Very good morning. Welcome back. Today we are going to discuss circulatory system. So I know we develop interest when we start to learn things. So let's get into this chapter and understand what exactly is circulatory system, how is the human body abiding by it, and what is the necessity of the circulatory system. Like something is there, then it has to have a value, no? Like your brain is there, then it has certain function. The circulatory system also has some functions which we are going to study now. So first of all, moving forward, let me tell you what circulatory system is and what is the use of the circulatory system. So circulatory system is the basically the body's regulatory system that helps you to transport various materials that are needed by the body and the cells, for example some fluids, some food items, etc. So blood is basically the most important fluid that is required by the body. So through the circulatory system, the food, blood, etc. moves through the cell, and whatever we excrete or the waste material from the cells is excreted out of the body. Now suppose if we didn't have a circulatory system, then the heart will be pumping blood, but where will it flow? How will it flow? So it needs a certain mechanism to make it flow. So the circulatory system is basically the transport channel of the body that helps to transport various things from various organs to the body cells, and the waste of the body cells is collected and then excreted out from the body. So the circulatory system has various structures, various instruments by which it works. Firstly, blood is the most important component of the circulatory system. We all know that blood contains oxygen, hemoglobin contains oxygen, and through blood oxygen is diffused into the cell. Suppose we didn't have a circulatory system, then how would have oxygen diffused to the cells? So the blood helps to transport oxygen and various nutrients to the cells. Then we have plasma. Plasma is a viscous fluid containing about 55% of the blood. Okay, it is a viscous, transparent, semi-transparent kind of fluid that is a part of the blood, and it constitutes about 55% of the blood. And when the plasma is like when we take out the plasma, it kind of coagulates. So without the coagulation factor, the plasma is known as serum. So now we have various elements in the circulatory system. We need to know what are these elements. These are also known as the formed elements. So yes, we will study now. First of all, moving forward to erythrocytes. What are erythrocytes? Erythrocytes are basically the red blood cells that are abundant in the body, and we all know red blood cells helps to transport and red blood cells are iron containing complex protein, have that iron containing complex protein known as hemoglobin, which helps about to regulate and transport gases in the body, that is oxygen, carbon dioxide, or oxygen is transported to the cells. We know we require oxygen for our metabolic processes, and whatever the gases are liberated from the metabolic processes like carbon dioxide or any other gas is taken by the RBCs, and then these are transported or excreted out. So basically you must have thought, no, lungs are helping in oxygen supplying and all that. So lungs are a part of that, but the red blood cells also have a very important and crucial function in circulating the gases and the food items to the cell. Then moving forward to leukocytes. Leukocytes are the white blood cells. They are colorless and they lack hemoglobin. These are basically the protection system of the body. White blood cells are of various type, like neutrophils, eosinophiles, basophiles. They, whenever they detect any foreign substance, they cover it and they try to destroy it, and in a case they try to protect the immune system of the body. So they also have a very very important function. Supposingly we didn't have any circulatory system, then how would the white blood cells move? We are having an infection in the leg, in the throat, we need to fight it, we need white blood cells there. But if white blood cells are secreted in blood, how will be they transported? So the circulatory system is an essential part. Now moving to blood, the blood has various components. It is divided into various groups. Majorly there are the components of antigen, antibody, and there are the blood groups. Okay, we all know what is blood group. Blood group is a distinct type of factor that we say that is responsible for genetic overcoding in every human. It is like blood group A B O. Okay, so this is the part of circulatory system. Now moving forward to circulatory pathways. Now there are two type of circulatory pathways: open circulatory pathway and closed circulatory pathway. And human circulatory system is basically the closed type of pathway. Closed branching blood vessels are there. Heart pumps blood that moves throughout the body. It reaches the vein and the arteries, and then it moves to the body, and the impure blood is also collected from these circulatory channels only, and is transported back to the heart so that it gets purified. So we know that circulatory system, now basically understanding the circulatory system, in the beginning we need to understand what is circulatory system. Like building the concepts up is very very important, we all know. Like if you want to expertise in something, first we should get to the depth, like what is circulatory system. Like we are reading circulatory system, so first we should know what is the meaning of circulation. Circulation means transportation. When we understand transportation, then suddenly our mind moves towards that phase. No, transport is what type of transport is happening in the body. Then there's blood transport, there's gases transport, there's nutrient transport, there's food transport. So all this transport is done by the circulatory system. Okay guys, take care, bye bye, good morning.